What would life be like without all these things? You owe your computer, mobile phone, glass, wetsuit and iPod to silicon. Silicon is a versatile and abundant metalloid element that makes up more than a quarter of the Earth's crust. It's the second most abundant element on Earth and the 8th most common in the universe. Pure silicon is grey in colour with a metallic luster and a covalent network structure. Like glass, it's strong, very brittle and prone to chipping. But this amazing element is rarely found as a pure element in nature. It's much more likely you'll find silicon combined with oxygen, hydrogen, or other chemical elements in a compound. Silicate minerals are found in most rocks, as well as in the biological structures of grass and the skeletons of tiny organisms called diatoms. Silicon dioxide, better known as silica, is a solid with a high melting point. Silica can take many forms, such as quartz, amethyst, opal, and glass. Many man-made compounds containing silicon have also been developed. Silicon carbide is known as carborundum. This is a well-known abrasive used for sharpening and grinding tools. It's solid, almost as hard as diamond, and has a very high melting point. Silicon, carbon, and hydrogen are combined to form compounds called silicones. These are usually inert, covalent molecular polymers. Silicones can be made into lots of different things, such as oils, greases, resins, and rubbers. Silicone rubber is excellent at repelling water and absorbing shock. It's used in cookware, as a sealant, and in toys. By adding different elements to silicon, compounds can be produced with quite different properties. Scientists use this knowledge to design materials with the particular properties they need for a specific job. One such substance is being synthesised at the University of Western Australia's Centre for Strategic Nanofabrication. Mesoporous silica capsules have potential use in drug delivery in humans. Nigel Clifford is studying honours in science at UWA. During his third year of studying green chemistry, he completed a project that made international headlines.
The challenge was to find a way to slowly release drugs into the body, because it's much safer to deliver a small amount of the drug over a longer period of time than delivering it in one bulk dose. The compound we were looking at is usually poorly absorbed by the body when it's eaten. So we were trying to find a way to slowly release this drug over a long period of time rather than delivering it in a bulk dose like a pill or a tablet. We found that mesoporous silica capsules could be useful for this job. Mesoporous silica capsules are small, hollow capsules with pores in them. We can use them to carry drugs or chemicals. These chemicals can then be released via their pores at a controlled rate. The capsules come in a range of shapes, ranging from rods to gyroids to spinning tops. The shape depends on the environment they are made in. We've controlled the shapes by altering pH and temperature. The mesoporous silica capsules we are mainly interested in are the gyroid-shaped ones. These capsules are like a cylinder with a cone on each end. The gyroid-shaped capsules are the easiest to make, and that's why we use them over the other shapes. Silica capsules are very small. They're not the same size as your average headache capsule. They're about 2 to 10 micrometers across. To give you an idea of the dimensions, a human hair is between 50 and 100 micrometers across. Because they are so small, we can't make them like normal capsules and pills are made. We have to make them on the molecular level, assembling them molecule by molecule. To make my capsules, I use 5 chemicals. Firstly, I add a surfactant called CTAB. Then, acid is added so I get the correct pH. Thirdly, a buffer solution is added to keep the pH at a constant level. Fourth, the drug is added. In this case, I use curcumin. And while this is mixing, I add TIOS, which is the source of the silica. This is constantly stirred for a period of 48 hours. The best way to explain what is happening on the molecular level is to imagine a papier-mâché ball. The surfactant can be thought of as the framework or the wire structure of the ball, while the silica is the paper that coats the outside of the ball. We can use these capsules to deliver certain chemicals. In this case, we're using a yellow pigment called curcumin. Curcumin has great health benefits. It is an anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer chemical. It also heals wounds. Curcumin is found in turmeric, a common ingredient in many Indian curries. It is also used in Eastern medicine, but scientists have found that it's poorly absorbed by the body when consumed in food or digested by the stomach. By putting curcumin in capsules, the release of the chemical can be controlled. The silica capsules release the curcumin through their tiny pores. This release varies according to the pH. These capsules aren't currently available on the market. Research still needs to be done and clinical trials need to be performed to determine if these capsules are safe to use. We have also found that combining curcumin with the Mesoporous silica enhances the fluorescent properties of the drug. This makes them an ideal molecular tracker and drug carrier. Silica capsules could also be used for other drugs that may be poorly soluble in the body. The technology we use to manipulate chemical structure and to create useful products is the science of the future.